That's right, you guys. It's Tech Time Tuesday, and we are continuing on with our series of what we can do to use technology to help us achieve our weight loss goals. So Christopher's here today, and you brought some props.
Exactly. So today we're talking about fitness trackers.
Okay.
And I really want to talk about the fact that they're fitness trackers. Now, there are a lot of companies making things that do fitness tracking, but also are other things.
Okay.
Last week we talked about why don't I have an Apple Watch?
Yes.
First off, the price of an Apple Watch is pretty steep, right? It's
Yeah. How much are they? Yeah.
Like $300 to $400. You can get up to $1,000 depending on which watch you get.
Okay.
But I like my normal watches. I really like to just wear a good watch, and it tells me the time. That's what a watch is supposed to do. But the fitness trackers, that's what they do. They track your movement. Okay. So I'm actually wearing a Fitbit right now. The Fitbit has different levels or different sizes or features that they have. One of them is having a time clock on it.
Okay.
You can have a heart rate monitor. You can have multiple options in these fitness trackers.
Okay.
So let's go over some of the brands. We have Up, Fitbit, and Garmin. And
are these like the hottest brands?
Yeah, these are like the main brands right now.
Okay.
You can go to pretty much any store, Walmart, Best Buy, REI. They all have all of these brands. And the differences are really just the aesthetic approach, how they look. Most of them do the same thing. And the cool thing is all of them come with their own app made by the manufacturer.
And that's how you actually get the information off
Right. So
device.
some of them sync data through Bluetooth. Some of them sync by plugging in the band to the phone.
Okay.
It just varies by brand. But if you go to actually the app of the manufacturer, we'll go to Fitbit here real quick.
Okay.
And I actually have my Fitbit pulled up to a screen showing me the steps that I took that day, the calories that I burned, the active minutes. And they're all green on that one. That means I hit all of my goals that day.
Awesome.
Now, if I go to the next day there, you'll actually see little red and yellow marks that will tell you that I didn't quite reach that goal.
And this is for tomorrow, which is why you haven't met
No,
your goals, right?
this was a couple weeks back.
Oh, Christopher.
And yeah, I know. I didn't reach my
Well,
goals.
that's what's so cool about these. I've never had one personally, and for some reason lately I'm like, this really is incredible. So my question is, it collects the information through, you said Bluetooth?
No, it collects it by you wearing it.
By you wearing it.
And then the movement, if you were to sit there and go like this the whole time, it would actually track all of that.
Okay, so I don't have to keep my phone on Bluetooth.
No, you don't.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah, and you can sync whenever you want. Now, the cool thing is, last week we talked about diet tracking apps, where you actually put in the food you're eating and it tracks your calories.
Yeah.
So we can actually sync these bands to these apps. So this is
cool.
Lose It that I'm showing you here. And down at the very bottom of Lose It, it actually has a Fitbit calorie bonus.
Oh, awesome.
So that means because I worked out or because I was active that day, it goes against the calories that I've been taking in and reduces those.
Awesome.
So I technically have more calories to eat, but not eating those calories will help me in my losing weight goals.
Okay, got it.
So.
But it doesn't give you like the breakdown of everything.
No, it doesn't give you the breakdown of the activity. That is done in the manufacturer's app.
Okay, so why did you choose this one over the other
So I'll
options?
tell you the truth. I'm trying this one out because I had an Upband that I walked, I don't know how many thousands of steps with, and finally it died. This I ended up buying the other day because I love the Upband. I'm going to start wearing this again.
Okay.
One of my favorite features of the Upband is it will actually wake you up by vibrating.
Oh,
so you
cool.
it tracks your sleep, and it knows when you're in a deep sleep and when you're in a light sleep. And you can say, okay, I need to wake up at 7, but wake me up anywhere in a half hour around 7, depending on my sleep. And it will actually wake you up at the best time possible by slightly vibrating on your wrist, and it will wake you up
And
gently.
that's the Up?
That's the Upband.
Do they all do that?
A lot of them do have wake-up
Okay.
features, but the Upband is my favorite
Can we
wake-up
talk
feature.
prices really quickly? What are...
So
how much?
anywhere from $50 to $150 in this range. Once you get up to Garmin watches or Apple watches, then you're talking about hundreds of dollars.
And it just does more stuff.
It does more stuff. It has a watch. The Apple Watch and the Samsung Watch, they'll actually vibrate when you get a call or when you get a message or when you get a text.
But unlike what you said, you're like, I don't want to be interrupted with that stuff.
Exactly.
Which is why you didn't get one. I love that.
Exactly.
Christopher, good stuff. How do people find more information on you?
They can go to techlifecoach.com or also follow me on Instagram as Christopher the Creative.
Love it. B-Ride, do you have one of these? You strike me as the type of person that does.
Yeah, you're striking wrong, but
Oh, 3 strikes and you're out.
I'm letting you do it for me, and then kind of testing out and debugging everything for me.
You got it. You got it.
Deal. All right, now, still ahead, When the air outside looks like this, that means winter is here and more people have been driving their cars. Find out how idling is contributing